Yo, what up? It's your boy Delray again, broadcasting live from Los Angeles, man. Like I said, I'm coming back at you. The video that I shot yesterday was informative, but I want to give you a little bit more of this information in regards to this new album. Like I said, Master Mason is the album. It's the most important and most valuable hip-hop album that's ever been released. The music is phenomenal, but more importantly, I have 12 summarized Supreme Court cases that govern your existence in the United States of America. Like I said, once again, a friend of mine that got pulled over for a traffic violation, and he had been smoking marijuana prior to. He wasn't smoking while he was in the car, he was smoking prior, and the officer said that he smelled marijuana and asked him to step out the car. He stepped out the car, and the officer proceeded to search the vehicle without his consent, and found more contraband. And when my friend went to court, he actually had to pay for a lawyer. He had to bail out. But when he went to trial, basically, what he came to find out is the information in this album, which is United States versus Johnson, 333 U.S. 10, 1948, which a smell or any other kind of aroma coming from a vehicle is not probable cause to search your vehicle. And therefore, through that case and another case that's contained here on this album, the actual evidence that they seized illegally by illegally searching his car, which he wouldn't have known if he didn't have the money to buy a lawyer, because they actually offered him a plea. But he refused that. His lawyer was diligent, and the evidence got thrown out, and the case, the government actually lost the case. So, like I said, Master Mason, one of the most important hip-hop albums, or the most valuable, I would say, hip-hop album that's ever been released. Like I said, a lot of the stuff that you hear on the radio today is paid to be there. They're not playing the music because you like it or you call the radio station and you actually request it. It's paid to be there. And who is it paid to be there by? Like songs like Molly Percocet. Come on, think about it now. Molly Percocet. Is that substantive? Is that uplifting? Molly and Percocet will put you to sleep if you use it, and it'll put you in prison if you sell it. So you have to understand what's going on. Master Mason is the cure, or should I say the antidote, for all that is here to dumb you down. This album here, the standard is here. So like I said, more importantly, go out and get it. Click like, click share. Like I said, we need to get this information out. This is not about me. As you can see, my picture's not on the album cover. So this is not about you knowing who I am. You know what I mean? More than it is about you having the information and being equipped to intelligently deal with confrontations, whether you are in the game or doing negative things or not. A lot of us are profiled. And like I say, we don't know how to effectively deal with law enforcement, and we don't know the laws and the things that they know that govern us to help us work effectively through situations we might find ourselves in. So like I say, Master Mason, you know, like I'll give you another example, like, you know, with a confrontation and the police pull you over, and sometimes they'll pull you over for something, you know, hey, you know, you made a left turn, a right turn, or whatever, you know, and how to deal with that when the police actually pulls you over. You know, I always say this. I said, you know, first of all, your officer, I would like to invoke and refuse to waive my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Any other questions other than my license and registration, you would have to ask my attorney, as his card is stapled to my registration, and you can give him a call. And from that point on, I'm not going to say anything else to the police officer. He didn't stop me to ask me where I'm going. He didn't stop to ask me where I'm coming from. That's not the questions that he's supposed to be asking me. He stopped me for a reason. He needs to be dealing with that reason. And other than that, if he's going to write a ticket, write a ticket. Other than that, please let me go. So like I said, more importantly, these are the things that we don't know. Having an attitude, yo, why you pull me over? Not the way to deal with it. Like I said, more importantly, 12 Supreme Court cases that govern your existence. Click like, click share. Master Mason, the most valuable hip-hop album that's ever been released. Period. Period. And the music on it, we got 12 songs. Phenomenal. Phenomenal songs, great songs. There's not a song on here. You can listen to the whole album through and through without having to skip a song. Like I say, click like, click share, and the link below is for iTunes and Spotify. Like I said, so when you do that, people will be able to go and be able to listen to it if they have Spotify or Apple Music. So like I said, one love. It's a pleasure to bring you this information. Like I said, any other artist doing this at a record label, they wouldn't let you put this out. They wouldn't let them put this information on an album. They control the content, and they control what's also being played on the radio. It's to dumb you down. It's not to lift you up. It's to set the bar real low and your expectations low for what's expected when it still can be entertaining. Like I said, this album here, phenomenal. And like I said, and it's informative. So when you listen to it, you're going to feel like, man, I done gained some insight, man. I know how to move effectively. Like I said, if I'm being harassed or if I just run into a problem, I know now how to intelligently deal with it. Like I said, your boy Delray, one love. I'm available for speaking engagements and also available for shows. DelFunkBoyMusic.com or DelFunkBoyMusic@gmail.com. One love. It's my pleasure. Remember, Master Mason, the most valuable hip-hop album that's ever been released. There's never been an album that had Supreme Court cases informing you about your rights, as well as the knowledge that you need to be able to live your life effectively and be free. One love. Master Mason.